Hello, hello. Let's see. Are we working? Are we working? Can the chat hear me? Can the chat hear us? More importantly, I have a couple friends who can assist testing. Just gotta make sure. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Can the chat hear me clearly? Do 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 do. Gonna make my funky little man go wee. Can anybody? Let me see. Caleb, Dookie, are you guys okay?
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, we have voices. Can our audience hear our voices? All right. Apparently mine's loud and clear. Just gotta wait to hear if my friends have been heard. So continue to make funny as we make sure we are working properly.
Alright, sorry for the absence. I'm gonna give it some refill.
Alright, so so okay. Apparently everyone can be heard. So hello everybody to this special MilanToon arcade stream. I don't have a title for this one. This is just kind of something it's something I did a little bit last minute in my server. We've been doing game nights occasionally, and hoping to expand to movie night soon. And well, we figured, I like before my trip, which I'm gonna be for quick heads up for everybody in case everybody's asking when's the Crotunia videos coming out. I'm going to be away for 2 weeks to go visit my girlfriend, so my channel, well, we're gonna have a couple videos up while I am gone. I can say that much. Don't know what I can say is going to be out, depending on what I get done tonight and tomorrow morning. But there will be a couple of fun videos I've been working on coming out while I'm away. But to kind of, kick things off, I guess before my vacation, I figured I'd have a fun little stream with my server and a couple of people. So we are starting off a little bit quiet here in a private crew chat with my friends Dookie and Caleb.
Ah! Hello.
And we're going to be moving very soon to the Bluesburg LAN house in our server. So we're going to be mingling a bit with some people. We've got a private stream link. We have a private server for the 2 games we're doing tonight. At least to start off, we are going to be doing, I believe, we are doing Blue Trains with Face, and then we're going to do,
Isn't it Blue Train with Friends?
Oh yeah, Blue Train and Friends, I meant to say, sorry. Then we're going to do Tom Toy's World, and then possibly, if we have enough time, we are going to do some Roblox Chuggington, because there's been some cool updates. So we got a few people here. We got Bobby, we have Jordan. I'm trying to remember this fellow's name, but he's among my friends. So I'm going to be, so now that we've got things kind of established and kind of our card for tonight in, we're going to be moving to the LAN house so everybody can join. Are we ready, troops?
I am ready for the inevitable.
All right, let's go.
And also not ready at the same time.
Well, we've been through. We had the spring 2020 general meeting. We've had crazier. So let's head over to the Bluesburg LAN house, and here we are in the Bluesburg LAN house in the MilanToon channel server. Oh no!
Oops, I forgot to turn off.
Oh dear.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. So first rule of thumb for everybody tonight. So no, try and limit the funny sound effects.
Sorry, that was my fault. I was logging in. I accidentally left keybinds on.
It's okay, It's okay, 31. How you doing, by the way? How's everybody doing?
Yeah, I'm doing alright.
Good. Thanks for asking.
Hi, it's me, Tracy.
No, you're not.
Also, yeah, for everyone else who just joined, this is how I sound like Ricky for Cartoonia.
Well, welcome. And thank you for contributing, Ricky, to Crotunia. I should really open some auto conditions when I get back. But so we've got everybody here. Let's go over some rules of thumbs for everybody. So just to recap for you guys, since you guys weren't here during the initial bit, we are going to be doing about 3 games tonight. We're going to do about now. I'm going to do the main 2 for about an hour each. We might do a third if we have time, but I'm trying to keep this limited. I've got a lot of things I'm taking care of before my trip. But we're going to go over some house rules. So for each game tonight, we have a maximum of 15 for the private server that I've set up for each of the games. So there's only going to be a few people. There's going to be a few. I'm trying to see how do we get How do I get a private link set up for the server? This one, just gotta see how that's done.
Go to server configuration.
Yeah, since I
Find the
ever
copy
arrived
link
to
button. Press
Protunia,
it, then paste
I
the
have been
paste the
such a
link
on
into
so many
the
engines that they call me the king of speed.
What was I trying to say? You were saying for the server invite?
Okay.
Yeah.
So go to server
Configure. I see.
configuration.
Configure. All right, private
Then-
link. Generate.
Then find the copy button. That's basically 2 pages of one layer to other. Click on it. It'll give you the link automatically. Then
I got it.
paste it in the chat, and voila, you're good.
Okay, so we have the link here for everybody who wants to join. I'll put that in the stream too. But keep in mind, it is going to be a max of 15 people for this server, so everyone's going to have to take turns if they can. So I'm keeping this just for the Discord people for now. Oh my God! I just got a donation.
Oh, hello.
I just got $20 from Trains King. Nice to see you, Milan. How can I join? If I can't, that's fine. I will open up an invite for the server for people who want to join, but we're gonna keep this limited. But thank you so much. I think this is the first ever donation I've ever gotten, like for a stream.
Oh wow!
So thank you very much.
Here's that I keep RP in like Cortunia version. Is this
So-
just kind of weird for me?
Oh,
This
Evan's
feels like-
here.
This kind of feels like weird that
Hey, Evan.
I feel like I'm actually in
Milan.
Cortunia.
Is there a
It's like
possibility of a
it's like-
deaf Protean
Hey,
character?
it's Levin. I think.
I feel like that's sort of weird for the other people because I like keep pretending that I'm like RP in Cortunia and like
Alright,
Milan,
I
is
need
there a possibility of there
Hello,
being a
ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody here today?
I'm doing
Doing
well.
fine, I
Let me see who's joined. Oh, we have a lot of people tonight. Oh boy, this is gonna be
I was
fun.
the one
Oh,
who
Trains
gave you
King,
that
welcome
$20.
and thank you for your donation. That is
I am
very
way
much
behind. I
appreciated.
am way.
Milan, is there a possibility of
All
there
right,
being a
everybody,
deaf
Oh,
Protean
Phantom
character?
Thomas,
Where
you're
can I
actually
find it?
here.
Everybody calmed down.
Everybody,
Alright.
let's ease up a little bit. We gotta keep. I'm trying to find Salty to start off. Here, Salty's over here. So we're gonna keep this. Oh, all
There we
right.
go.
So we're gonna keep this a bit low. So
Alright.
first and
Salty-
foremost,
Is there
we're
a
gonna keep.
possibility of there being a
Whoa.
deaf Protean
Whoa,
character?
whoa, he's a joke.
God. Salty nearly ran me over.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. So.
Oh, that's okay. That's
Can I
okay.
ask a
That's
question?
okay,
Can I ask
So
Whoa.
let me
That's
start.
okay. That's
All right, everybody.
It's okay.
So,
I would actually like to have that. So let me get a
Milan, I have
position
a
and
all right, let's keep one at a time.
Salty.
Guys, keep it down,
Sorry.
please.
Okay, keep going.
So we're gonna keep this.
How Salty pull some like coaches?
So we're gonna.
Salty
all right,
pulling coaches. That would be a sight.
So we're so
I have an important
if I can
question.
speak, if I can. So we're gonna keep things a little bit low key. So first and foremost, questions about Protunia will be mostly limited because we got the Q&A coming in September. But I will answer a few things, but we're not gonna make that the big thing for the stream. We're gonna I will say though, if people would like their questions answered a little bit sooner, we have donations available. So you know,
I think I asked my questions here.
Is there a possibility of there being a deaf Protean character that
what is
uses
up, my
sign
boy?
language?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Hey!
questions are gonna be a little bit hard to do. So let's.
That uses American Sign Language.
Oh, we can see.
The first time I ever get to chat with like the actual
So right now,
famous.
We're gonna have a tuning character one day?
I'm pretty excited because like I get to chat with someone I look up to.
Oh,
Which is-
okay. Game
Milk-
volume is a bit loud apparently, so I'm gonna take care of that really quick in OBS. So game capture. Let me see if I can get to my volume mixer.
Like someone I've actually looked
Never
up
expected
to. I'm
that.
actually chatting with right now.
Is this Stafford
It's
Harbor?
like a dream come true,
I think
actually.
we're in Brendam Docks at the moment. I saw Cranky somewhere, so
You're in Brenham. You're
I'm gonna
driving
edit
now.
my microphone a little bit really quick. So properties.
I just got
Audio
flinged.
properties.
I got flinged.
Just never
Also, the jet engine's here. The jet engine is here.
The jet engine here?
Alright, I'm a little bit louder now. I think. Oh wait, nope, that's the wrong one. Audio input capture, that was the wrong one.
So, Elon, how do I join you on Blue Train with friends? Or is it full?
We have a stream.
Service full.
Yep, we have a stream link available. It is full at the moment, so it's gonna be. Everyone's gonna have to take turns a little bit, but right now, for those who are joining, I'm in the Brenham Docks area. So, but yeah, oh man, we have. I would. Yeah. Do Roblox have like? Do they have like an ability to make like private servers a little bit bigger, or is it just like 15 max for everybody?
I'm not sure.
I think it's 15 max for everybody. It's 15 max for everybody.
I wouldn't
Fine,
know.
I'll
as
play
not a
something
huge
else
Roblox
while I
Yeah.
listen to you guys ask questions. So how about that? I don't have to be in there with you. As long as I'm here in the Discord chat, we're fine. How about that?
I don't
okay.
get him. Me too.
No?
Yeah.
So let me try and get the. I'm trying to get through a little bit, making sure I'm not going to jump the punch or anything. So we're going to take Salty for a ride.
Yeah.
Where?
Going over the bridge.
The salt man.
2-7.
I'm taking Spencer for a walk.
I'm waiting at. I'm waiting at
We have a new
Suttery.
subscriber. Thank you for subscribing.
I see you.
Can you pick me up at Suttery?
I'm still
where's
loading.
Suttery? Where's Suttery? I think I just passed.
Join?
No, not direct. No,
I have
Is
never
that-
experienced
I have not
so
checked
many
my stations
people.
in a little bit. Let me see.
Salty be pulling the train.
Evan has
up,
joined the
pushing it.
train. Which station am I at right now? Lower Suttery. I am at Lower Suttery right now. So if anybody wants
Hang
to
on,
hop
I'm
in, I'm over there.
I'm still
I
loading.
am currently at Main Suttery.
I haven't
I'm at
gotten the
main
computer booted
Suttery.
up yet.
Not Lower Suttery. Main Suttery.
Okay.
Sorry.
I just looked in the. Oh my God! This is the fullest I think I've ever had a stream.
made.
Well, you're kind of popular, Milan.
Oh,
I
we've
think
had a lot of new.
some people-
We've had a lot of new people coming in. Oh my God!
Very popular.
Oh,
Wait up.
I think this is the.
Oh no.
This is what happens when you become popular.
You just get.
It's just chaos. Chaos.
Yes.
Wait for me! Wait for me! And the sheds at night!
All right, so everybody, whoever wants to join the coaches, if you're in, do everybody who wants to join in for the coaches? So,
I'm still loading.
what? Oh, 31, you're flying.
What? Is this like a full?
Oh, sorry. I'm
I'm
lagging.
going to Lotus.
Coming.
Hello, I'm coming.
Tower snoring!
Come on in.
I'm a passenger.
Join.
Go!
Join the Salt Express. Join the Salt Express, also known as Twitter.
I know about
This is the greatest day of my life!
Also, for those who I've seen someone ask this in the chat.
Alrighty
while
with the
I went to check
salty.
that, I went to see in the chat, see what, like, cause someone asked this. Yes, I've seen the behind the scenes stuff.
Can you tell us
They
the
were
tale,
amazing.
salty?
Yar! I don't know what that. I've got coaches to pull. Wait a minute. Oh no! I just brought everybody back to the docks.
Oh no.
Shit for me.
It's a ride from Overdrive.
Ben, I've been rostered to pull the Wild Nor'wester.
I've kidnapped coaches.
You'll never catch me, Brad.
See how's it?
Look, I shifted to maximum overdrive. Yeah.
I knew I shouldn't have hit that turret. I knew I
Come on, computer, start loading already.
And remember to keep it calm, everybody. We got a lot of people in tonight, so we gotta make sure
Yeah.
the noise pollution is
Okay, got it.
a little bit.
Got it.
And I'm rolling through town.
No.
Oh, we got someone following. We got a runner. Okay, the
There's sap.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
All over the
Is that? I gotta go over for a sec. Is that?
But like, no, it's gonna fall off the jet.
Oh, look, it's not. It's not.
He starts him.
I don't know how it's
Trying to destroy
Oh. Oh.
We got it, Trevor.
I have an idea.
It was the lucky
Whoa! Oh no! Stop! Help! Help! I'm stuck! Oh, no. Oh, God.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
Oh
okay.
boy.
Oh,
What's going on over here? I literally just wrote my introduction in the server.
Oh!
What's the
Bumper
monster
Georgie.
who...
I've unleashed Bumper Georges. Like and just like oh.
Railways are no good. Roll them up. Turn them into roads.
Wait, no! Don't take me away! Don't take me! Don't take me away! No!
Oh wait, we're having a George party now?
Oh, wait a minute! Someone stole the train! Someone stole the train!
Wait, let me grab George. Let me grab George.
Get back here with my train!
I'm stuck! Whoa! Heck.
Am I hearing drowning Mars?
I'm sorry.
Guys, run! We're having a George party! George party! Let's go!
Oh my god.
I stopped him.
Oh god.
Salty's been hijacked.
Other
Aha,
George
so
is
it was
laid
you.
up! I'm coming! Please, wait up for the George!
Thing is,
Railways are no good. Turn them into roads.
I
Rip
just
them
thought
up.
of
Turn them
something.
into roads.
No. You gotta put a little more feeling to it, like railways are no good. Turn them into roads. Pull them up.
Railways are no good.
Is it like that? Like that?
Oh, the
Super Bowl.
Railways are no good. Turn them into roads.
Alright,
Rip them up. Turn them into roads.
Oh, you can drive the train.
Railways are no good. Turn them into roads. Railways are no good. Turn them into roads.
Alright, everybody, let's calm down a little bit. Everybody?
Please,
calm down.
You guys remember Super Bowl Lane?
Oh, I just saw Henry go by. So I'm gonna...
Hello, I am the green
How about vocal?
man. The stream is too loud.
Yeah, so let's try and keep it down a little bit, guys. We've got... It's very clear that things are
Super Bowl.
gonna,
Let the good times bowl.
we are getting a little bit too chaotic for our own good, so let's try and ease it down a little bit.
Yes. Oh,
Super Bowl lanes. Let the good times
Oh,
bowl.
I just checked the chat again, and we got a donation from Maddie. Thank you very much, Maddie.
hi. You're welcome.
Yay.
She's up.
Oh,
This game really needs money.
You are pushing the coaches. That is.
It's funny how your
I don't know
username
if
is
that's
that
good
one
or
blue
bad.
kangaroo, but you're both up in blue.
Where did everyone go?
Jesus Christ, there's so much things that are happening in this process. Jesus.
yeah.
Hello,
But
fan of Thomas 31.
so let's.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I got a way we can kind of ease this down a little bit in terms of the chaos. So let's do a bit of a round table, top to bottom, quick Crotunia Q&A. Okay, answer everything, but we're gonna do one. We're gonna do
the new replacement.
everybody listen.
Vocal.
Everybody for a sec. So we're gonna go top to bottom in the chat. Everybody gets one question per person, and we're gonna cycle through that. Okay.
And me.
All right, so we're gonna start.
Me
So
question.
I'm gonna start off. I'm just gonna get Bluebell moved over. When I get Bluebell to the next station, we'll get that started, and we're gonna start top to bottom. And by the way, hello to everybody who has joined. I'm sorry if I haven't been able to catch up with names. I have been trying to keep up with the game and also the Discord a little bit, and also the other things. So,
What if I haven't seen most of Crotunia? Like,
it could just be general stuff, just like my thoughts on different things. So.
oh, okay.
I'm not gonna be like, how dare you don't ask questions about my things?
Will there be a Crotunia character with a
I have so many
disability?
questions about Crotunia. Like, not even joking. I have so many of them.
Well, we're gonna have to keep it one at a time. So once I get Bluebell to the next station, which is gonna be very shortly, I'm gonna drop off the crane, and then we'll get the Q&A started a little bit. So.
You already know my first question because it's about my OC that's been modeled and put into a cameo into Crotunia shirt and knit.
Well, you'll just have to wait a second. I gotta get this into the station. Lock this bad boy into the station.
That's okay. I can wait. I'm sure I can wait.
Alright, let's back it up. Back it up. Backing up. Backing up.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Keep going. Keep going.
I'm right here.
Oh.
Oh, we're catching
All right.
Captain, we can stuff out those scratches.
Okay,
no.
so we're gonna go
Well,
do a speedy Q&A, top to bottom. So first off is Nicholas, 3751 Productions. What is your first question for the night?
And so on. Sorry, I'll mute.
my favorite character was Casey Jr. and
repeat?
Thomas.
Yup.
My favorite character in Protunia was Thomas and Casey Jr.
What, like you're asking, why were they the first ones put in? Or have I misheard of it? Yeah, so Tilly and Tracy both took a little bit while. Tracy was also one of the, I think actually Tracy came first. So.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I just didn't know I came first.
It was like they were kind of the first models we had on available because we had a Thomas model, and then Tony Pilot had the very first Tracy model at the time. So the other characters we kind of had to work on with a while. I helped make Tilly, as a matter of fact, and then Soren, aka Tony Pilot, he did Casey Jr. So, oh, hello, Wilbert. So basically, just the model availability was that's kind of what it was at the time. So next up,
that's a lot of us.
Yeah, so next up, because we're going to stick with our audience, because I know the crew has gotten a hold of some juicy information. We're gonna go next to the real Liam.
Secret Crotunia, yeah.
All the Crotunia lore you guys aren't going to be able to see for a while. So the real Liam. So the real Liam. What is your question?
I don't know. I'm too nervous.
It's okay. We'll get back to you. Freightener, welcome, by the way. What's your question?
He's muted.
That's fair. We can get back to him later. So, next up, we'll do Harris, my good friend.
Hi.
Thank you again, by the way, for earlier.
My good friend, too. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, my question. So, this might sound a bit stupid. Would you rather pay your Adobe bill, or would you rather pirate it?
Honestly, if I could, I would pirate it. I'm stuck with the 300 gigs, and I'm like, God, this isn't worth it. Adobe is horrible with prices. Good programs when they're not being terrible, but it's just it is. The bills are honestly, bleh. So.
I actually tried paying once for Adobe. It was I just stopped using it within the span of a few months. It was just I was lazy and I was too into Vegas to just
Yeah,
I honestly don't like softwares that charge fees like that. I just want to pay once thing.
Yeah, it's Vegas I use mostly for Vegas I still use, but it's but the way it exports MP4s, it turns out a little bit too dark, so I use
I have Vegas
Adobe
Pro
a lot.
17.
I use Vegas a lot for visual stuff, but ramblings and stuff I do in for Premiere. I meant to say Premiere I do more visually because it exports properly, but for ramblings and certain videos I still use Vegas a lot, and I especially use Vegas for audio editing because it's really good for that. I think that's one major advantage it has over Adobe. So
nice.
So that's
I use Photoshop all the time. I think it's really good, really easy to use.
Yeah, it's there's definitely programs I want to move into. My girlfriend uses Clip Studio Paint and she does amazing stuff on it, but it's something I gotta familiarize myself with a bit. But so it's there's good programs out there that don't cost you an arm and a leg every month. So next up, we have Jay CTA. What is your question?
Muted.
Will there ever be a Crotunian character with a disability?
We've thought about a few different. We've had a few different ideas, and we actually have some really great characters coming in that we're gonna expand things a bit. There's a I want to start expanding Crotunia a bit in terms of diversity, but not just oh look at us, we're cool because we did a thing for views. It's like we've got a lot of great people I've worked with that have been helping us develop some great stuff, and I'm very excited to introduce some of that stuff. Like one of which is going to be introduced in the among the Refresh's first episode. So great stuff coming, and I'm definitely very open to that. Next up is Jesse Ortiz.
Yeah. Okay. So I think you butchered the name, but it's okay. It's Jesse Ortiz.
Oh, Ortiz. Also, I've seen your work. It's very good.
Yeah. Okay, so one of my questions, and I thought about this too. So, what is the one video you wish you can go back and redo again?
There's a lot. There's a lot of them I've considered. Like some of the cartoony ones, like the roll along video. Fun fact: before we stopped doing DVDs, I thought about remastering roll along for the Supersonic Songs and Stories compilation, which I may or may not do. But
I want to do that.
But my thing is like with the cartoony stuff, I like there's points I've like wanted to remaster things, but it's like there is one remastering I am doing for Chili to the Rescue's 5th anniversary. A little bit of a spoiler there, but
wait,
in terms of like, it's not going to be an animation though. But you'll see when it comes out. But it's like I'm kind of like it's kind of like it's like this stuff was like huge stepping stones.
So an animation, but like now that you said it wouldn't be an animation, I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's like
there goes my hopes.
Well, it's gonna be good, trust me. But like
I trust you on that.
Yeah.
I trust you.
Yeah, but it's like for a lot of Cartoonia videos, it's like I wouldn't feel too right remastering because it's like a lot of these are major stepping stones. Like with the original Adventures compilation I recently did, you kind of see how my series kind of start off a little bit, kind of all over the place a little bit, kind of like the animation stuff, and then to read stuff I've recently done.
To the rescue, it was like your first little baby steps.
Well, even that was like we had Meet the Crotonians to start off with a little bit because I wrote Tilly to the Rescue first and then did that. But it's like, a lot of this stuff was good. But like for a video I genuinely really regret doing and wish I could redo is the Milan's Ramblings Power 4 video. That's a video I genuinely have regrets about for a lot of reasons. But
what about the other old ramblings?
I will spoil this too. I've teased this a little bit, but if everything goes well, either for September or November, I'm debating if I'm gonna do the Egg Season 1 video first. I'm actually planning a special re-reviewing all the 2017 TV movies I looked at for the original series. So, Battle for Muni, Mega Machines, Alien Alert, Journey Beyond Sodor, and Power 4. And
sweet.
And spoilers, I recently rewatched Power 4 with the gang from Levels of Hell, like Sacred, Streak, and all the gang. If it wasn't for them, I would have felt actually sick like I did last time. It is horrible.
You have some pretty good friends, Milan.
Well, yeah, because the reason why I asked is because, like, at the end of the day, when it comes to, like, new skills, when you improved on certain stuff, especially on editing skills, like, you've learned new techniques at the end of the day, and sometimes you wish you could go back and redo some of the certain videos you wish you could do again, but in a proper way. That's why I thought I asked, because I've been
when you view it, it's like, oh my gosh, I messed this up, but then you already exit out, but you can't really do it all over again because it takes too much time. And
it's like music, for example, because I've been doing music since 2018 and I've been improving ever since. So yeah,
that's a great way of looking at it.
Yeah, pretty much. So
improvement is always necessary.
Baby steps, guys.
Yeah, it's like they say, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. So next up, we're gonna do Julian Train Kid.
Wait. I'm ready to ask my questions after this one.
Sounds like a plan, Liam?
Go ahead, because I can't really think of any questions myself.
Okay, then. So we're going to do real Liam. What is your question?
Well, what's your favorite big project that you made? Like one of those big, long movies that you made?
Well, the biggest I've made is Tilly to the Rescue. And that's the one, even though some stuff got rushed for release because... I'm not even kidding, the Journey Beyond Sodor video, the reason that got delayed and certain things got messed up, that is why. Because, like, if you're wondering why Jones's theme is only a voice...
See that video.
Oh, I've been derailed. Oh. But But
I
what was I gonna say?
the passenger problem.
I was
sorry,
gonna
I
say,
got hurt.
but
I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I'm
But yeah,
able to like see your newest ramblings.
what was I gonna say?
Not
But
like past 2017 ones.
I'm just trying to check really quick. But like for big projects, Tilly to the Rescue, that is the one I'm still amazed. Even with like the animation doesn't entirely go. I rewatched it like a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like, man, I still made a whole mini movie. I made a whole 25-minute short film, pretty much on my own. And I got one of the people. I got an official Chuggington voice actress to reprise a role for this goofy crossover special. It's like,
I got to meet Kelly's voice actor.
An official Chuggington voice actor?
Yeah, Callie in that video, like Callie in
Oh,
Tilly
yeah,
Rescue.
Callie.
That's
Oh
the
yeah,
actual.
Callie. I was thinking it was
Callie.
Callie.
That's the actual voice. Philippe Alexander.
I actually wanted to voice in my series that I made up, and someone from the Chuggington cast voiced a Chuggington character that I made for this series. Well, like not made, but like put in the series. That would be my ideal thing. Like,
Chuggington and Railways of Plutonium.
Oh boy.
I was gonna say like it was like I'm trying to think, but it was like Tilly the Rescue. I'm like the fact that I did such a big project was just like I've definitely considered doing another special. There's a lot of ideas we've been punting around a little bit, and we've had a really great one from Steam Attack I want to get started on soon. But it's just like Tilly the Rescue, like the scale of that project and the fact that I was able to do it is like, man, just dang. But
you gotta feel proud of yourself.
That's for you, Milan.
And let me see what
I got an idea.
I think that Tilly to the Rescue's got to be my favorite as well.
Thank you.
Oh, and also I also really want to say, Dookie, your models are amazing, and I love your Super Rescue adaptation. Good job.
The crash scene though in Tilly to the Rescue.
I do want to answer this for Harris. I can't, because of like Leon said, I can't publicly describe, but it was a decent bit. And you gotta keep in mind, at the time, I was not making very much money. Like, my channel was not making too much. I still don't really make that much, being honest. But it's like, at the time, I was like, the Patreon, I don't think had all that many people. I was working 7 hours a week at a part-time job. Like, if I was lucky, typically at least 3 hours. And yet, I was kind of... but like with a little bit of help from Super Bowl, obviously, but it was like I kind of took my chances and commissioned her, pretty much standard rate, and it worked out, and it's just like she was really great to work with. I definitely want to see if she's still up for doing another one if I can in the future, but we gotta see. We gotta wait and see.
You can contact her.
I'm thinking of starting my own pretty big project, but I'm only like contemplating it because like basically what it is just remaking all the Railway series in a TV series style in Train Simulator with all the 4x3 format, all the film grain added on top, just all the little details.
Sounds pretty tough.
It does sound pretty tough, so that's why I'm still contemplating it.
Well, I wish you the best. I wish you the best of luck.
I actually think of making my own series in MMP, but I think that I have other stuff like
Tony Pilot's model.
I'm currently making my own animation series myself.
Oh, I'm gonna answer this really quick because I was just quickly checking the chat if I missed anything. Someone asked if I would ever consider doing more pins of original characters like Audrey. Well, there's only one way I can say that for certain, and I would recommend you go over to my shop and pick up the Audrey pin. So I'm gonna put this in I put a link to it in the stream for anybody who would like to pick up one. I will try and mail it out if I can before the trip. Otherwise, you're going to be waiting to it's going to take a little bit to ship, I think. But I'm going to try and get them out in the morning for anybody who would want to have one. But yeah, if anyone does want to have more pins, pick one of these up, and I'll try and get it shipped out in the morning before my holiday. So the link is right there if you would like to purchase an Audrey pin. Because, the only way we're going to get more... I'll consider making another merch. I've considered doing a Tilly pin. Is you've got to go pick... We got to have the... We have to have the seals to move it.
We're making a pin for Tilly?
If this one sells...
Ooh!
If you do end up...
I like to see myself on a pin. If you guys make enough money, like.
You know, if you do actually consider making a Tilly pin, I would buy it.
Yo, me too.
Maybe.
Pin my best friend.
It just takes a bit. It was expensive to get these pins started, so I gotta get sell those before I can start doing a Tilly pin. Maybe before the holidays if I have the.
I'm still trying to get the Audrey pin.
Because we have to. Because the base
But
order
it
was
might not be successful.
Yeah, because the. And yeah, Penguin. The link's up there. It's full at the moment, but we should be able to free it up later. I think. Let me see if I got the link still somewhere.
Hopefully.
But let me see. I'll put it there so people can join later. So we got about. I should mention too. We're gonna spend about another 25 minutes in this game before we move on to Tom Toy's World. But yeah.
Sweet! That one is awesome.
I played that
I haven't played that one in a long time. I've just been playing this.
Yo, Tom Toy's World is the bomb. I gotta tell you, it's
I haven't played it in a long
amazing.
time. I'm kind of excited to see what else has changed, or even if it changed at all.
Wait, is it okay if I can ask a question?
Let me see.
So, are we gonna be answering more questions after we join Tom Toy's World, or?
I'll try and do a couple cycles if I can tonight. I just gotta see who we got for questions first. But next up,
It's not on that.
I believe it was Julian. Unless you want to move on.
Oh yeah.
What about me?
Have you ever thought about like how do I say this? Shining the spotlight on minor characters, like characters who don't really speak often?
Oh, you're gonna be very happy with the refresh then.
Wait, Cody will get some screen time. I would like that.
Let me put it this way. 2 of our first episodes are gonna be about one is about Shelbert and Patrick, the other is about Toodle and Katie.
Yay!
Hooray!
So that's 2 pairs in 2 episodes.
For my railways.
2 pairs in 2 episodes. Yes.
Look at those buildings and look at those real big buildings.
Hopefully, I will make another appearance as a refresh. Hopefully.
I like big buildings with big chimneys in the background.
Yeah, so
just for some reason.
So yeah, you can definitely look forward to more minor characters popping up now. So next up is a Mr. NASCAR. You wanted to ask a question now that we can get back in order?
Huh? Oh, right. Oh, I have lots of questions, so I think I'll go with this one. Considering how well I've made models over the years, and, well, I've been thinking. I have been thinking of
I made a box. I made a DC Animal boss car for making me could dance. But all I need to do is to add a missing couples and stuff.
NASCAR was speaking, so we just had to. He was asking his question, so sorry for. Just gotta keep in mind for people asking questions. So, all right, you were saying NASCAR. So, like with models and stuff, you were saying.
I have been thinking of doing some episodes for the refresh series, ones that are featuring Dennis.
Shoot, sorry.
We'll see if we can do episodes and stuff like that. Well, we've got a lot of stuff to organize first, especially with the anniversary celebration coming up in September, but we'll keep you informed if anything changes. So
wait, that concept you made with Dennis and Livy?
Oh yeah.
Oh good.
Oh yeah, I would love to see that.
Careful with a derailed coach. You could probably derail your entire engine.
Yeah. I mean, did you see
I'm an wonky Henrietta. I've been talking all this time. I didn't even see what was going on in the game.
Hey,
just curious, where is how hard she bumped the cars in her Meet the Cartoonian short? Cause
Right, so
if she had bumped them a little harder, that last truck would have fell off the rails.
Oh no, Toby!
Oh no!
Hey, where are you?
Wait, stay there, Toby.
No,
Toby, stay there.
No.
Yeah.
My sick, nasty tandem can't go to plan.
Derailed. I repeat, Henrietta has derailed. Let's get down train.
Everybody, let's give Dookie a sec. There we go. Now we're good.
Dude, Boko.
Hey, just curious, where is everyone right now?
I'm here.
Toby is pulling into, I believe, Kelsthorpe. He's
following him.
So
I just passed lower
Sorry,
digits.
Mr. Nicholas.
Yeah. So, all right, everybody.
Oh no!
All right, let's calm down. Let's
Everybody,
calm down.
please
So next,
shush.
everybody. So next up for questions, we have Oval Frankie.
The voice of Henry in Nathan's series.
So, is the version of Casey Jr. from the 2019 Dumbo film, is that canon to Crotunia, and does it give OG Casey Jr. An identity crisis?
I've had people ask if we're gonna put the 2019 version, which honestly, baseline, I'm like no. But that idea, that I could potentially do a Crotunian conversations about, because we've had people ask like, because people joke about like how would Thomas react to the Day Out with Thomas one, and I think I'm realizing just doing like a short based on that would be hilarious. So.
Darn right it was.
So,
I
well,
really want my friend Casey Jr. to have some competition.
So we shall see. Next up, Rudely, my good friend, how are you doing?
Doing good.
Good to hear. What is your question for the stream?
Okay, I was wondering, is there a character that you wished you worked better with? That you like, how do I say this? Your old character, but it's not the way how you wanted it to be now looking back at it, and you wish that you worked with it better. What type of character is that?
That's a good question. There's a lot of there's a few oh.
Toby.
So
No. There is a
the man has fallen.
He has gone.
And it cannot
He
get
has gone.
Tobias has fallen.
Anyways, he's dead.
The man has fallen and cannot get up.
F in the chat for Toby.
Well, he's
F in
dead.
the chat for Toby.
This just became a life alert ad.
So
A train engine has fallen into the river in the island of Silver.
a man has fallen into the river in Knapford Yard. But anyways,
F in the chat for Toby. Please, put it F in the chat for Toby.
So let me.
Now this is Rowan's gate.
So if we can,
Build the Rocky.
So for the question about like if there's a character I wish I could have done better, there's a lot of models I wish we could have better versions of. Like Roderick and Minerva are like two of the biggest. I wish I could do more stuff with them.
Oh wait,
Like,
I think I misunderstood. What I meant was like written better.
Oh, written better. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me. That's actually that's a really good question. Kind of thinking about it. Let me see.
Mr. Milan, I think that's your quoting it.
Let's keep one at a time, everybody. We've got things to do and things to answer really quick, but for a character in terms of writing, it's weird. I don't think there's like very little Crotini shirts where I'm like, that moment felt a bit funky or like not really that great, but because like a lot of them I felt pretty okay with how they've been character-wise. Trying to think. I think the only I'm not trying to think. Like, actually, that's a really, really good question.
I still have some models that are still unfinished.
Let me think for like characters I've written that I'm like, that was so great. I think Tricky Travels. Like Tricky Travels, for the most part, I think it works, but I think it did.
Ron, Nia's multi-track drifting.
It's like
I'm drifting Nia.
Like if I don't like that one. I was kind of like
multi-track drifting Nia. Woohoo!
I'm like I look at like Tricky Travels. I'm like, this could have been written a little bit better. It's like there was like some stuff that worked about, but it's like I feel like that was kind of a script I was kind of doing a bit at the time, and like kind of like making like Tilly kind of like that like overly emotional to an extent, which in Tilly to the Rescue it worked really well, but I think for Tricky Travels it could have been a little bit smoothed over a little bit, though I still feel pretty okay with that episode. That's like my only real regret. I very rarely have moments where I'm like, no, I did character that injustice, because I'm like, unless there are moments I have not been aware of and all that. But next up, we have.
Wait, Milan, you're going backwards. You're going back to Knapford.
No, I'm in this guy. Sorry. Oh, Toby was real? Whoops. Next up, I believe it was Raps, my good friend. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty fine. The thing is, I'm gonna be leaving momentarily just because this is, right now it's too chaotic for my liking, and I get really overwhelmed easily, so.
That's fair. And I
no
know.
No offense to anyone here, it's just.
None taken.
And also,
I don't blame you.
And you're recovering from food fight too, so I don't blame you. So,
Yeah, that's the thing that happened.
Yeah.
So,
even though we still hate food fight,
Yeah,
I mean,
so
me,
the worst movie ever.
me, him, and a couple of guys watched it last night, and it was quite a thing that happened.
yeah, it was there was a decent bit that wound up going about, but anywho, so what's your question, Raps?
So this is. I've thought about this a bit, but like, if you're still gonna include Dunbar and Crotunia in the refresh, are you still gonna like have him like redesigned because he said his job was a little off-looking to you?
It's hard to say because there was one person I'm gonna be working a bit more with, like a Thomas 10 cents. I forget the numbers at the end of it. He did a pretty decent Dunbar model that I might use.
I made a Dunbar model too.
Ah, well, send a picture over. We'll take a look. But I don't know. I guess at this point, it's kind of like if we have them at the ready, we'll kind of keep it as is. We can work with it.
I also got other models, like we have Ty. Like, will we ever get to see her?
Right. Well,
as much as I do like Ty, I'm like
found a wooden engine and played with friends.
Remember one at a time. So.
All right. Well, thanks for answering my question, and I'll hopefully see you guys later.
I'll see you later. Raps.
See you later.
See ya.
Have a good day.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Where was I saying? But yeah, it's just like it's kind of like Ty. I like Ty, but unfortunately, I actually lost the SketchUp model I built Callie out of. So
I have a model of Ty.
Oh yeah, but well, I'm kind of like even with or without it, I'm kind of like I'm not sure if I'd really use Ty that much. We still got a lot of characters to cover, so we shall see what happens. Sorry,
I'm kind of thinking that Ty is really.
Let's jump the Vickerstown Bridge. No, go backwards.
No, we're not doing that.
Oh,
please.
Boy.
Why not?
Wait, you're going back to Knapford, man. Come back.
There's nowhere left to go.
Oh boy.
No. Vickerstown is back here.
Oh boy.
Let's leave.
You know, I'm actually delivering a freight.
Oh, whoops.
I'm delivering a freight to Knapford, so
let's try and make it to Barrow.
Oh, I'm gonna quickly.
You're going the wrong way.
I'm gonna get another engine really quick.
Oh boy.
And like 2 of my containers just decided to derail. Right when I was about to get on the main line. Right when I was about to get on the main line.
Anywho, next question I believe was Ricky.
Oh, yeah, me, Ricky. That's me. Okay, so I was wondering if I could make another appearance in Crotunia.
Only in time. You'll have to be patient. We got a lot of things to do, so.
Yes, I mean, I only worked. Wait, what was the harbor I was working at again?
Are you roleplaying right now?
Oh my god! I'm so sorry to whoever was in Pip and Emma.
I'm stealing the Roblox train.
Was it Rockland?
Oh boy.
That was Selgrub City. That was Selgrub Bay Harbor in that episode.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what we shall do.
I worked there once, and I had to go back to help Livy at the depot.
Yes, seriously roleplaying right
I
now.
went there once. I have been nowhere else.
I mean, to be fair, his character is in Crotunia. So I get why Ricky is role playing.
Yeah, I don't know why we got some role playing folks in here. So.
I mean,
I guess that's kind of weird.
Yeah, let's.
Milan, where are you?
No need to role play. We're just being ourselves. We gotta be. Oh no!
Wait, where are you?
I'm the real Henry.
Where are you?
I'm abandoning the Roblox train in the cryptid forest near Vickerstown. So.
Hey guys, it's me, the real Tatmar James.
Next up, we have.
That was my freight train to Knapford.
So next up we have who was it? I'm trying to think. TARDIS. Yes, that was the next one.
Huh?
TARDIS, you're next up to ask a question. If you'd like to.
I don't have any questions, so
oh, that's fair.
I can give that.
Okay, then next up then is T. If T has any questions, otherwise we'll.
Teardrop is a silent character. I mean, it makes sense.
Yep. Otherwise, we'll move on to Thomas the Cheeky Tank Engine. Dwayne, I believe it is in the chat. Let me see. So, Dwayne, if you would like to answer a question. I mean, ask a question. I meant to say my brain getting things ready for the trip is failing me a bit.
Out of all the Steam team members for your series, if you had to make an episode off the top of your head right now, which are 3 characters would be the main ones?
For so the Steam team and my series?
Yeah.
So that's a good question. Gordon we've done one with. Henry we've kind of had some stuff with. I've actually had an idea for James and Farnsworth recently, which I kind of ended up. That sparked the idea for the Crotonian shoot set around the passenger route from Cliffstone all the way through to Colville. So that's where that came from a little bit. So, I'd like to do. James is a very fun character because it's like you do have to balance it a bit because you can't make him too much of the look at my paint. I think All Legends Go actually handles him pretty well. So it's kind of having that flamboyant nature, but also kind of making him a fun guy to be around.
Well, at least James isn't as rude as he used to be.
Yeah. Oh, this is I'm in the abandoned station from Haunted Henry right now. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So next up is Thomas Fan 2009. We have about 10 minutes left for this game, so we'll start the next round of questions on the next game we'll be doing. So Thomas Fan 2009, if you have any questions. If not, we shall move on.
Actually, I think he's muted.
Okay. In that case, we'll do Ton Tank Productions.
Oh boy,
wait,
okay.
Tank is here?
Yeah, okay, right. So my question,
okay,
if I could get to the question, thank you. So, this is kind of like a follow-up question to the whole James and the Farnsworth thing, but are you by any chance looking for voice actors for James? Because I'd be willing to do some James voice acting.
I'll answer that in a second.
I
just keep losing trains tonight.
I'd be willing to do Farnsworth
for voice actors, we are good at the moment. I'm kind of if we have thought about doing a casting call recently, but it's gonna be it would be more for the female crew and stuff. But even then, we're sort of working on that. So it's the casting I mostly keep to people I know or people I kind of feel would work best. But who knows? I do kind of like voicing James because I've my voice for him is based around the George Carlin one, which I kind of the "Hello, Gordon, did you lose your way? Perhaps it was instinct.
Yes, or balance your voice acting. Balance your
cheerful as my red paint.
But yeah,
personally, I like the Tatmar version, but I also really like. I mean, it's not my favorite, but I just really like it because it's just sandalfly, bootfly, shoefly. That's it. I mean, I can do an impression of him. That doesn't sound like absolute crap.
Pretty good impression of James. Not trying to brag, but
possible. But
I'm the most splendid red engine on Sodor.
Please.
But yeah, as I was saying. For my voice of James, it's just pretty much the Michael Angelis James, really? You don't want to dare do something like that? Now would you, Colton?
Runaway splatter! Runaway splatter!
Yeah, but what was I gonna say?
Somebody get splattered!
I have good voice acting.
Diesel 10, go get splattered!
So
can we let Milan think?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I've got to get some questions done before we move on to the next game. I apologize for those in the stream who have not seen much gameplay out on me. Ooh. So, next up, I believe, let me check, is Bobby. So, Bobby, what question do you have?
Actually, it's me, Tracy, and
no, it's not.
No, you're Bobby. Stop it.
Bobby.
Oh.
Bobby, cut it out, please. Just be honest.
And Splatter has failed. Yes.
Actually, I'll hold off the question, please.
Okay then. Oh no! Whoa.
Oh no! Sorry.
Pug
Where are you guys right now?
Not a fuck.
Dog. Oh god. Oh no.
All right. Let me see. Let me just go to the station here. So let me see who's next for questions. I believe it is Trains King. Yes.
All right, so let me speak. Let me speak. Okay, I have the floor. First off, you're welcome for the $20, Milan.
I was about to say thank you.
Second, because I've known you for quite a while on Discord. Secondly, I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I've had a headcanon of your series, but where Crutunia had railways before all your characters arrived. But that hinges on this. I know you are Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
So where is Crutunia, the island, geographically located on the planet? Because I have thought it is between Canada and Iceland.
It's near New England.
Actually, yeah, it's with the map. Because I'm surprised people have noticed this. I can't remember the specific location, but it's off the It's off the American East Coast a little bit. It's not quite an entire island. It's got a small, tiny bit of landmass hooking it up. So I guess it's a bit more of a peninsula, but it's like. So, but it is right off the American East Coast. So for those who are looking for that lore,
it's right off the coast of Boston.
My personal headcanon for Crutunia is it's on an Earth-like planet that's like our Earth, but not exactly. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see. I guess because I'm a big rail buff, so I was trying to work in like a headcanon of like say Crutunia had railways before Tilly, Tracy, Thomas, and Casey Jr. came, and and it sort of went defunct. Then your characters came along, so it's something like that. I wanted to know where Crutunia was, like on the planet, so I could get that rolling. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so we actually have thought about exploring that a little bit with like some episodes and stuff. I actually considered at one point doing like a short or something, kind of showing in flashbacks how certain railways got together. So that's something I definitely like to explore in the future for Crutunia. But but next question goes to my good friend Yo-Yo Evan.
Hello. All right, so I've got a couple questions I'm thinking of right now, but the one that's really on my mind right now is this: if there was a sequel to the 1991 Little Engine That Could film, would you see it?
I think it's hard to say. I think the only way I could see a sequel working was like a series based around the other engines. Like, kind of like, sort of like, because, like, the same studio that did The Little Engine That Could did, I believe, like, they did Super Ted, which I haven't seen, but
Dave Edwards. It was Dave Edwards' studio.
Yeah, they also did, I believe, like, this, like, or, like, some of the people that worked on it, they also did Fireman Sam and Joshua Jones. And I think something like Joshua Jones, or, like, could really work for that, where it's just, like, the everyday life of, like, these characters, just kind of, like, messing around. Like, you know, what could happen with, like, Tilly and Farnsworth and stuff, and, like, kind of a typical day in their life, so... Kind of boring, but it's like, I think like a TV show would have been like the closest we could get to a sequel. I know someone's trying to do a sequel somewhere. I haven't seen too much of it, but it is an interesting idea. So
yeah. I wonder if that'll ever come to consideration. Honestly.
Yeah. And so next up is Yeet Trains. We're getting to the end of questions. There's one or two people.
Well, they don't use 2D animation anymore, but it could happen again.
I was gonna say I think we got a couple more people, and then we're gonna move on to the next game. So, Yeet Trains is our next contender for a question.
So Milan, like, what are your plans for like the future of the Cartoonia series, and for if you're planning to have new characters in the future for the series?
Well, we've got the refresh coming out. We've got a lot of episodes we've gotten written, and we're starting to get recorded. We've got one episode pretty well recorded. We just got to get a couple new models done up because of, you know, the recent stuff. But we definitely want to introduce a lot of new characters. We got, as I mentioned before, we have a new one we're introducing in one of the first episodes we're doing, and then we've got a few. Like, there's a few more planned for the future. But just like we definitely want to expand the universe a little bit, kind of have some more fun with different locations and stuff, and, you know, kind of go from there. So, kind of a basic answer, but basically, new characters are coming. And I have
yeah, it's kind of like a basic answer.
Oh, right, that's Cartoonia-tastic.
What?
And so I think let me see. I'm trying to see if I missed anybody. Oh, Matt, hello.
What's up?
How's it going?
Good.
Good to hear. Yeah, do you have any questions at all, or things you'd like to say?
Not really, no.
That's fair.
I'm just really saying I'm working. I'm almost done with my. If you're not aware, I think like 2 weeks. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I released a game called Northwestern Real Skull Testing Layout. It's basically just just a testing layout of all the models that I'm going to be releasing to an actual game coming very soon. So.
Oh, very nice. All right. Yeah. Oh, Vic, the penguin's actually in here. Hello. So.
Vic?
What?
Yeah, Vic.
He's here.
He's in the stream chat. So, hello, Vic. Sorry I haven't done too much of the gameplay in the last couple minutes. I've been trying to answer questions in the Discord and stuff. And we're about to move on shortly, but I'm just going to do one quick little run before we move over to the next game. So I'm going to go take Charlie for a quick spin down the line.
Vic, we love your game. Keep on going, brother.
I definitely want to do more streams with like these games when I come back from my vacation, because like this is just I love the aesthetic of these games, like Tom Toys and like this game. It's just like there's a nice feel to it, and it's like it's making me realize too, man, I gotta get the Roblox Crotonia game whenever I get a team for it.
Yeah, you gotta get that. We gotta get that rolling.
I need a team. That's the most I can say.
Well, if you need one, I'm all in, man.
Well,
before it kind of just like died out.
Yeah,
I wasn't in the first place.
Yeah,
All right,
I'll keep you posted.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and head out now. It's been very nice talking to you all. So yeah.
No problem.
Thank you for joining.
Milan,
Bye, guys.
Good chat.
Same
See you
here.
all.
Bye. Right, so I think let me check. I think we've got everybody for questions and stuff. So I'm gonna get ready to get the next game all set.
Alrighty.
Let me see.
Is this the new Tom Toys World, or is this the old one? Because the new Tom Toys World is kind of small.
Yeah.
All right,
it only has like Knapford and then like a work in progress of Tidmouth. It only has Knapford, Lower Tidmouth, and a work in progress of Tidmouth, and that's it. I just played it. It's awesome. I love it.
It looks good,
Going back
but
to
it's
basics.
very small.
Looks
Back to the beginning.
Back to the good old days. The models and the faces are like awesome, but
The only available engines is just Thomas through Gordon, and James is just
a truck.
He's
the
a
fact
truck.
that James is a truck is hilarious to me.
I mean, the
Yeah,
faces
we only
on
have
Marvel.
like Thomas, Annie and Clarabelle, Troublesome Chuck, Henry, Edward, and Gordon.
Yeah, but the faces are quite impressive.
Gordon, more like Gordum.
Joke to Mullen Studio.
Oh yeah. Let me.
How is that guy?
He is doing very well. He's a great friend.
I have a lot of great friends.
Whenever I think of
Gore don't.
Yeah, that was
Whenever I
funny.
think of him, I think of the Magic Railroad parody that he did.
Goodness me.
And I love that. I absolutely love that. It was beautiful.
Right,
You just posted,
Oh, we
and
haven't-
wow, that is awesome.
Wow, we got a few different things. We got a few people around here. Hello, LJ. I see him in the chat. Right, so it has been roughly an hour since we.
Stubby Charlie.
So I think we're gonna move on to
Yeah.
the next game. I think.
Yeah, we're gonna move on to the next game. I'm just going to do a quick thing.
Charlie, more like Chard. Chard.
So I've just got some things to take care of really quick before we get into the next game.
Alright.
So let me get things ready. I'm gonna give this to the crew people first. So anyone on the team, it is in the crew marshalling yard and the mod yard as well. If you want to go into that, I'll get things ready to move on to there. And
Okay.
all right, so for the next round, we're gonna do the question. We're gonna repeat the questions a little bit. Again, we're gonna do first a couple stream questions. If people do want to donate to, get a question up on the priority, do so now. So we'll answer yours, and then we'll do another round of people in the Discord. So I'm just gonna get everything ready to transfer over.
I just donated $20 to you.
Yeah, you don't need to worry. Thank you very much for that.
Nice.
I was like, want to squeeze my pockets?
More money you donate, the better.
And I'll be posting the.
No.
And hello. Oh, LJ's in the server. I'm gonna go.
Wait, LJ?
Yeah.
LJ.
I don't know that guy.
Right. So I'm gonna just get everything ready to move on to the next game. So I'm gonna join that really quick. Where did I put it? So we're gonna move on from that. We're getting the transfer over to that, and then.
Okay, I'm bye. Okay, I'm gonna head off now.
All right, see you later, man. You have a good day.
Thanks again, Maddie.
All right.
Night.
Bye.
Off to the next game.
See you.
Actually playing a good game right now called Saratoga and Western, to anybody who's wondering.
Game time.
Let's at least hope there's not a change of plan.
Lol.
Oh, there's music.
When someone makes a reference of change of plan from Soda's rescue.
So this is Tom Toy's world we're in now. There's not as much as the original, I've been told, but I just wanted to kind of skim around for a bit, and then we'll probably do Roblox Chuggington in a bit. If I can get like Robux and stuff, but I'll be posting.
How's your progress on Destination Exploration?
So let me see. Let me get things all set. So I think we got.
Will there be any music in the background?
Yeah.
I don't think
there
so.
is.
Whoops, I'm wrong.
Can you mute the music if you need to?
I could play some music.
Right, we'll be okay without music. We'll do okay. So let me.
Oh come on, just give it a try.
Well, listen, Caleb. Oh no! What the heck? Sorry. Oh no, Duke. I'm sorry. And also, Caleb. I'm sorry, but we have.
Yes.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I made it before I got full.
But yeah, Caleb, I'm sorry. We've got enough things going on as is. We don't. The music we've got to cut for this one.
I'll take that as a yes then.
No, Caleb.
Oh my.
Caleb, what?
Alright, fine.
Goodness me.
Listen, we've.
I'm sad now.
I've been sick in this mode for a while.
Wait, what's this truck, James?
Napper actually has handles on the top. I like that.
Ouch.
It's not truck James,
As
it's
the
the
truck
actual
names,
James.
I have no idea why that's there. But I'm gonna go grab it. I'm gonna grab it.
I like how the link has been posted like a few seconds ago, and there is already, and the server's already full.
Oh man, so I'm sorry, everybody.
Oh, never mind.
Let me.
What's up with Napper? They got handles on it like actual toys.
Well, it's called Tom Toy.
That's a clever move.
Yeah, nice little detail.
I like this.
I love it. It feels nostalgic. It feels like take and play.
Not to mention, I love how you can change the headsets in the engine.
It's like someone cut his face off. And then put it on the
Let's go.
Oh, I'm in love with this.
Like, the game is simple yet realistic.
Oh, Milan, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, Tommy!
Oh, Milan! Fallen and he can't get up. Jeez.
Oh my.
Goodness me.
Alright, let me see if I can.
Oh,
Alright, everybody spread out a little bit. I think we're getting a little too congested in Natford. To say.
I forgot we could just.
Crazy if you're looking like in the interior of like Jordan and Henry, they look like the take and play interiors.
Alright, everybody! Let's clear Natford out. I think we're getting way too many people crowding up Natford, and that's causing problems for people. And no jumping in and out of coaches, or else I'm gonna have to start.
I think they have no
The server's full.
Oh my.
Oh, sorry, I was checking for seats. No, go ahead.
Alright, yeah, I think we're gonna have to pass up on people riding in this one because it looks like we're gonna be. This one is a little bit more difficult to get through. So.
This is small.
Look at Gordon's
I don't
nameplate.
think you
It has a sausage
anticipated
in
how
it.
small this was, did you?
What has a nameplate?
Oh, I
Oh,
know
wait,
Tom Toys is
wait,
small, but-
everyone, Cardinal's here.
I know.
You just noticed that?
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. The Tommy, the guy that made that Tommy game?
Unfortunately.
The server's full.
It's like, oh, now all the famous people come.
Nah, I'm not famous.
No.
I ain't famous. I'm just a goof.
Truck has been derailed now.
Well,
Aren't you all just goofs on the inside?
Oh man.
Milan, you are more than just a goof. You're our goof.
We're the goof with so much, so many copyright characters.
I love the tiny details. Wait, where'd you go? What happened?
I love how cartoonish this game looks. It's adorable.
I gotta get through. I gotta find somewhere where I'm not gonna get things run over. Or I'm not gonna run over people.
Oh, you're on the bridge line. Oh no, Henry, pile up.
And Nick.
Apparently the switches are not like.
They're not automatic, yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
be
gotta-
careful.
Oh, Henry!
Oh, that was a close one.
Oh boy.
Who's in Henry?
I switched that literally just in time. Oh my goodness.
So many people are in Henry, actually.
Actually,
I got trucks.
did not fix it.
I'm special.
I'm the Henry with the light engine headcount.
The handle.
God, Henry's actually faster than
There's a
me.
reason. Well, there's a reason.
There's this lag.
Yes! I reread the James
Oh, I love
truck.
this.
There's so many people in Henry. It's no wonder he's called a hen house.
No, Gordon, I'm so sorry.
That was
At least-
terrible.
I'm a crushing the myth right now.
Oh well, there. I think we can explain the lag very quickly. We got everybody running in Henry.
I'm in a little engine.
Feeling up really
Mind if we?
Oh my god.
Oh goodness. Okay, so Henry tipped over.
Oh lord,
My Thomas.
Okay, I'd rather go to Chuggington now.
Yeah, we'll do Chuggington, and we'll probably move on to Chuggington shortly. I think this one is getting a little bit too hectic for everybody. So
Yeah, there's so much.
I really love this so far. They're doing really good with
More
this.
chaotic than the shunting yard when they go haywire and are in a mess.
Oh my god.
oh, I forgot that
Good
track
news,
ends.
Julian. I found you.
Oh,
I feel
Oh,
like it's
I just
going down.
realized how
Whoa,
I just realized how scrunched up Thomas is, and it's so
Oh.
cute.
Everyone is scrunched up in this game.
Scruncher.
Thomas is scrunched up.
oh no, my girlfriend just got here. Hi, hi,
They're all
Maddie.
fun size.
Thomas up.
What? Oh, my girlfriend's in the chat. Hi, Maddie.
Hi, Maddie.
No, she's in the stream chat.
I fought and I can't get out.
The first thing my girlfriend comes into, and it's Napford absolutely wrecked. I just went
Confusion and delay.
I think we are causing a lot of confusion and delay here.
Okay, I think. Oh.
Henry sums up the yard.
Wait.
Away,
I have the perfect sound to I have the perfect sound to describe this.
Gordon, are you okay?
If it'll just blow it up.
You look like you need help.
He really is
Oh.
good representation.
All right, no more noises like that. No more noises like that. But oh yeah, truck pile. I forgot there was a line of
Oh my
recording.
gosh, that noise made my dome rattle.
Wait, what?
I am scared to see how Natford is.
Yeah, you're not gonna have
Goodness me. Goodness me.
Milan, how are you not lagging?
Thomas was not amused.
You forget. I need a very powerful.
I need.
I need a relatively strong computer to do my cartoons.
Well, thank God I got a new computer, because I would not be able to handle this on my laptop.
I'm just
Thank God.
Can you actually send the benches? Oh, you can't send the benches.
Thank God. Thank
Oh,
God
man.
my computer is. Thank God my computer is strong enough to handle the graphics in full.
Look at the night call content thing, because that's basically public servers in a nutshell.
That is
Okay.
so true.
Okay, I think we're gonna need to. I think we're gonna need to move on.
And
May I
those are
speak?
disregarding their surroundings.
May I speak? May I be able to speak? So, I think we're gonna need to move on to the next game. This is
Chaos.
I'm
Oh no, Henry's taking me away.
so
Stop,
I'm
Henry.
switching over.
Oh,
I'm switching. We have
Just
there's not
wait.
too much
Wait.
space, and where's
Roblox Chuggington.
I mean, we always. I mean, we can always. I mean, we can always play the original Thumb Toys Land.
yeah, we could do that maybe in a bit, but it's just like we gotta the chaos was getting a little bit too much. We have to adjust a bit. So
Something crazy happened. I like almost derailed, and it just whoop, and I just turn around and make it back on the rails.
Yeah, so we're
There's
gonna.
a train that goes over the station. I never
Person
noticed
can only take so
So
much.
I'm
chaos.
officially moving into Chuggington. I'm sending this first to the crew people. And I just forgot. I forget when we don't have the game up. It defaults to the Rocky picture from the one stream.
What rocket?
It's a long and complicated story.
Let me go pull it up. Actually, before I should mention this too. For my server, I'm gonna put in some emojis and stickers before I go off on my trip for about 2 weeks. So you guys. So I'm hoping you guys are all gonna behave. But for context, I'm putting this in the call chat. This is what I'm gonna put this in the this is what the audience was seeing while they were waiting for a new game to come up.
What?
I don't know.
Chicken run.
Oh.
In the magic bar.
And the magic bar.
I remember seeing an image where it's just this guy's nose, and then there's just the eyes, and like those organ animation eyes.
All right, so we're in. So I'm just making sure we got all of our crew people in here for the.
Wait.
Yep. Cardinal, just let you know it's in the mod chat too. So.
Dude, that top of it.
I'm not a moderator.
Wait.
Oh, wait, you're on the Roblox thing. So it's in the. I'll send it to you.
Let me fix that. Let me.
I got you. All right, you are now a mod. The chat is now available to you.
Oh, dope. All right.
Yeah. So. Yeah, T-po. Oh my God, Maddie just said Roblox people are T-posing to assert dominance.
I mean, that's what T-posing is. Asserting dominance.
Look at this. Oh my God, I forgot.
Yeah, it's more like you forget to watch your animations.
Oh my God, Pete! My view of Pete right now. He's
what? Oh my gosh, what is going on? What is going on?
I'll put the link in short. I'm putting the link in shortly once we get everybody in. Oh,
good.
Oh yeah, we got. I think we got everyone in.
I'm gonna go find Owen.
Got to escape to Chuckington fast.
Right, So we're in Chuggington right now. This is by my friend Cali Fan. We've streamed this before. Surprisingly, that stream still gets a few views. But as you can see, he recently updated it with a lot more stuff. He got some background stuff that I actually found a while back, along with some. He's put in a bunch of new. There's a lot of new trains. There's a lot of new locations, and we're gonna go explore a bit. So we're gonna.
Yay! I say this game is 8 out of 10.
Hopping into Coco, so we're gonna go take a
server's
cruise.
full. That's great.
So we're taking a downtown cruise in Coco. In the.
Wait, where's that one? Where's that one Steam engine guy? I forgot his name.
He's in the. Puffer Pete. He is in the rolling stockyard. So.
If you want to get to Olin, you go to the blue tunnel.
I'm sorry to say the map is only for 8.
Oh, sorry. I kept on trying to switch the points for you.
Yeah.
I can't join Mr. Melon on Roblox targeting. Because the server is full.
Yeah, Manny said that's an impressive map. It is genuinely impressive seeing how close, like Josh, who did the game, whoops. I just knocked myself out like Bill and Ben. I am so sorry, my dear friend.
Oh, I know Bill and Ben. I've seen them.
It's okay, Jordan. My apologies. I'll go steal Dunbar then. But yeah, it's like the detail he was able to get in like the on model of like these little, like just for example, like the little subway things here. Like you can see like the rivet seams and stuff right here. It's like it is some.
Oh, hey, it's Dunbar.
Oh, I love this detail. I love the detail stuff. If only I watched Chuggington a lot more.
Is it full, Milan? Is the experience full, or have you posted it?
Unfortunately, the link is full.
Dang.
It's full. It's full.
Come on, Milan. You gotta be kidding me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Matt.
It's okay.
I'll go get you a new one. I'll go skiddly scoot over to where Olwen is to get you a new one for you.
God dang it, Olin derailed. I mean, Dunbar derailed.
Yeah, there's Owen's in the game.
Yeah, she's by the. She's at the countryside turntable, so I'll go. But let's see.
You took the wrong tunnel, Milan.
That's why. That's why you should never. That's why you should never trust a tender engine without a tender.
But yeah, wait, hold on. I gotta do a thing. Everything the light
if you
touches.
see a tender engine running without a tender,
everything is
run.
Wait, look. Wait, I just got a view on the stream. Look, everything the light touches is our kingdom.
If you see a tender engine without a tender, run for your life.
The thing is, you're gonna be doing a lot of running in Chuggington then, so.
The tenders carry water, and if the steam engine has no water, boom.
What
is Shannon Chief
Let me see, where
I believe I said that on stream, though.
Well, see, it makes me wonder how the heck like the steam engines in the like Chuggington are supposed to function. Like,
I can answer that.
The tenderless engines. How are they supposed to function?
Owen actually fills up
Like
Owen actually fills up on coal from her cab.
Yeah,
I
like,
can't join because the
if I had-
server is full.
I've seen her do it myself.
Yeah,
All right, let Milan speak. How do they function, Milan? Answers,
So-
and it better not be magic.
So how
Magic.
they work is they've shown in a couple episodes actually. So her boiler is kind of like they have it as like they have Olwen as like a saddle tank. So like they've shown a couple times. Like the first episode they show how like she loads up and stuff was like I think Bubbly Olwen was called from the first season. So it's like her cab, like the cab roof, it slides like a deck kind of thing where it's like like a deck of like like one of those sliding things where it's like
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like those things where it's like you click it out and it pops open.
Yeah.
And like it slides, so it slides forward, and then the coal gets deposited through there, and then the tank, like there's a hole in like the top of her tank of like her boiler, and that's kind of like she's kind of like a saddle tank. And because there's like in Bubbly Olwen, like they show her loading up, and then like the plot in that episode kind of like part of that plot in that episode is like there's a bottle of soap that gets stuck in her tank, so she starts blowing up bubbles and stuff with like the steam. And then I think season 2 there was an episode I think called Icy Escapade, where like Wilson's Icy Escapade, where it's like she's got to do a run to Tootington, but because of like a huge freeze, they can't really load up. She can't get her water from the tower. And Hodge has like a bunch of icicles that he's cut up from different rooftops and stuff. So they load the icicles into her tank, or as they call it, the boiler, because it's that kind of show. So that is how she loads up. She's a saddle tank, and her roof has like a coaling thing on the top here.
Man.
Okay.
If going back to the
It also makes me wonder why Gresley would slap a saddle tank onto a tender engine.
Just like
I don't think
Spencer
it was
said.
Gresley. I'm assuming that maybe someone bought an A4, and because
Oh, I
I've seen this
know who did it.
with 280s in Cuba, they have taken tender engines and constructed mini tanks on the back and on the front, and they only use them for shunting. So maybe Olwen is like someone took an A4 off the scrap line, said, you know what, we don't have any industrials, we'll use you for the job. So
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
In my opinion, and this is just a little joke. I think Edward Thompson did it.
Oh, I don't want. I don't. We're not going to start about Thompson. Nope.
I'm
No,
just dropping that
sorry.
off. I still got to deliver that to Cardinal, but I got to do one quick joke because Maddie just brought that up, and I cannot pass up on doing a quick little joke about this. So let me get back to let me get to my little hidey ho of the town really quick. So
This book better be worth it.
yeah, it's like everything the light touches, and then she mentioned in the chat, "What's that shadowy place?" That is Traxville from Mighty Express. You must never go there.
No.
I don't get it.
That
but
was
it's so
terrible.
Listen,
Oh, no.
I've watched about 4 seasons of Mighty Express with Sacred and the gang. It is pain. It is
You haven't seen the full series. I
Oh,
watched
Jim.
it all the way to the 6th series. It is pure pain.
Anyways, I gotta go. See ya.
Yeah. Oh, see you later.
See ya.
Guys, I still have absolutely no idea how any of this works, because it's just like, how do none of the engines crash into each other? Like, and also, why isn't the layout easier to maneuver around?
Sorry, guys, I can't.
It's called MMD animation.
No, not that. I'm talking about.
He's talking
I'm
about the game.
Chuggington.
Yeah. Well, the depot's like this in the show, so it's kind of like, I mean, it is an accurate downtown experience. Like trying to go through downtown Windsor is an absolute nightmare. Just like, there's like wrong turn, and it's just like, oh, there's a wreck down the road. Okay. But it's just like, oh, we gotta go. All right, so I'm gonna drop this off for Cardinal. I'm gonna go find a good sighting to drop this off for you.
Ayo, anybody able to like come to the round corner and help me climb the hill, because it is very tough to climb inclines in this game.
Which hill is it? Is it the Quarry Hill?
I'm how do I say this? Which direction? I'm like by the tracks that are right outside the cargo yard area.
Okay. Oh, also, Cardinal, just to let you know, I've dropped off Olwen in front of Olwen if you want to go pick her up.
My cutout.
I have a question for everyone.
Just a sec. I just gotta let Cardinal know because it cut out. So Olwen is parked inside the recycling yard shed with Irving if you want to go pick her up. So that your new Olwen is all set. So you were saying?
Was that an airplane?
Yeah, who's flying the plane
Thank you,
over
Milan.
the
It's
chat?
Thomas's friend Jeremy.
Ow.
Wait.
Yeah,
I just
think
went down
Jeremy
here, down over
Michelle
here
says
on foot,
thank
and then I
you.
just fell through the floor. And now I'm in some sort of tunnel area.
So I'm exploring the game on my own, and
Confusing.
Okay, so the quality of the game is great. I love it. Just
Same.
There's a reason why I did not like Chuggington compared to Thomas, and it feels very. I don't want to say
gimmicky,
cringy, but like Chuggington as a whole. Not this game,
like the
just the
jump
show.
thing.
Kind of the aesthetic style of it.
I mean, I do kind of like I do like the style that they're going for, but I like the realistic style that they offered in the early seasons of Thomas.
Yeah.
that's
And
fair.
like I said, everybody has their own opinion, you know. I'm just saying this is what I sort of had. I was like, when I first saw Chuggington, I was like, the mouth takes up the whole lower half of the train. That's scary.
I was just confused as a child.
Yeah.
I didn't like really get into Chuggington just because it was just weird.
That's fair. It's like with like the show, it's like I think everyone kind of has like different opinions. Like I think a lot of it, honestly, with like Thomas fans, they're like, "This is too childish for me." We say as we worship a blue train, but it's like it's also fair because like Chuggington is much more, you know, it's more cartoony, it's a bit more silly. So it's like I'm not like you guys can't talk bad about my Chuggington. It's like everyone's got their own opinions, and that's okay. I think what I can
but that's all. But our Thomas is already ruined with All Engines Go.
I mean, it's not that bad. I'll honestly watch that instead of the Nitrogen era any day.
I have with my friends.
I'm just gonna be honest here. I think I like the Nitrogen era better than Chuggington, just because like not like the story. It's not like the stories or anything, but it's just less confusing with layout and designs and the amount of detail put into it.
I'd say you'd be surprised with some. I'd say you'd be surprised with some of the recent episodes. Like there was one from the latest season, Brewster's Greatest Gift. I wish we kept up the stuff with like working with the social media team a bit longer, because Brewster's Greatest Gift, that like blows anything All Engines Go has done out of the water easily. Because it's like, because you know, like, cause one of the appeals for me for like Shiny is like, how do we do like, you know, a downtown kind of thing with like, ooh.
Sorry, fellas. I can't join the game because the server is full.
I can.
Sorry.
Brewster's Greatest Gift. That's probably my favorite episode from Tales of the Rails.
If I may add,
Okay, Hannah, could I quickly talk about All Engines Go for a second, if Milan's okay with it?
I just gotta finish the thing I was gonna say, because this might be a good jumping off point, because one of the the things that appealed to me about Chuggington was kind of like figuring out what would happen, like how would you do a town that's completely driven by trains? Like how would a downtown work? How would like, you know, like a kind of like a city square kind of work? How could we do like, you know, like an ice cream train that goes up to like how we do suburbs and stuff? And season 6 decides to go and ask the question, what would happen with organ donation? How would that work with trains?
Organ.
Like
heart donation.
No, that's messed up.
No.
That's
Like,
messed
here,
up.
listen first. So you see this guy I'm driving, Hodge?
I'm selling our body parts.
Yeah.
Like
I wanna sell my eye.
so what happens in the episode, Hodge is working, he's not feeling well, but then during a construction job, he completely breaks down. Like he's working one of the shovels, and then all of a sudden just like his engine goes up a little bit, and then they get him to the repair shed, and they're like your radiator is completely busted. You can't and you can't do any hard work again. And it's kind of like and throughout the episode, like the trainees gradually, it's like, so Hodge, he's pretty much potentially permanently crippled with like the situation he's been in, and they're kind of like the reality's kind of sinking with the trainees. Like, is there anything we can do? And then they discover that Brewster has 2 radiators, and they're actually the same kind that Hodge has. So Brewster's kind of like he wants to help, but he's nervous about if I lose one radiator, will I not be able to work as hard? And it's like, And I'd like to remind you guys, this is a TV show where one of the major characters is a superhero train.
Oh gosh.
And that's the magic of it. It's like that's the magic of season 6. Like they'll
You mean accent Hogger?
like
These dudes come pretty far from like jet engine training and
I've been
stuff.
trying to join. It says requested experiences full retrying 48.
Yeah, there's a max of 15 people, so I'm like, oops, oh no, I've been snatched.
Sorry,
Hello.
sorry.
It's okay. I'm like, oh no, help! Coco's got me! Oh no! I'm sorry.
Coco's coming. Okay. Coco's coming for you.
I'm sorry, Dookie.
Coco's coming for you.
Okay,
That's okay.
I'll be honest. Out of all the messed up things that I've pretty much seen throughout my life, hearing about this in Chuggington is probably the weirdest things I've ever heard.
Trust me, it sounds weird.
Sweetheart.
It sounds.
That's just bare minimum.
It sounds weird, but the way they execute is actually really good. It's like it's not like the typical like it's the tone. Yeah, Chuggington. I will say I do agree with Maddie a little bit. Like,
You mean I could donate my cow catcher?
I do. Oh, I do want to say this thing really quick. Maddie did point out a good point that I do agree with. Like, Chuggington looks like a plastic town. I do agree with that. Like, I do like how it was kind of going for an Art Deco look for like the first few seasons with like this kind of look with the buildings. But I will admit I do like how the later seasons, like seasons 4 through 6, they've kind of like with some newer locations, they've kind of gone for a more realistic look with certain things. Like the Quarry, I think, looks way better than the season 1 Quarry, which it's pretty much a playset. I am not going to be ashamed about saying that, but it's like there are charms, there's things that work, and it's like, again, the idea of a train organ donor episode, it sounds absolutely weird, but the way they execute is actually pretty good. But going to All Engines Go, with that note, I'm saving a lot of my thoughts for when I get to the like the season 1 ramblings. I want to get done by the end of the year. But my kind of general thoughts are, I think it's a fun show on its own, but when you put it against the Thomas, like, put against everything that's come before, it does not hold up that well. And even then, like, the stuff that I think it does do well, I think it's been done better in a lot of other preschool shows. Like, Bluey has made me cry, being completely honest. Like, you go in thinking, like, oh, it's just like, I'm not even kidding. I watched a few episodes when I was waiting for, like, I think it was like when season 6 was going on for Chuggington. It was like, oh, Bluey, I've heard about the show. I'm going to take a little bit look. I've seen a few clips. And it was heavier than I was expecting. Because it's like, most preschool shows are like, no, we can't focus on the adult characters because they relate to kids more. But it's like, it's an episode about, like, one of the parents. And it was like, it delved into territory I don't think I've ever seen any kids show ever try to tackle. And it's just like...
One about abandoning?
No, not that one. It was like, I think it was like Mom School or something. And it's like, I think it was like all the other kids, they're starting to do their first walks. It was a flashback kind of episode. And it's like, Bluey's mom is worried because she hasn't done her first walk yet. But it's like, and it dives into this stuff. And I'm just like, and I'm like, this is Disney Junior, right?
Which is pretty satisfying.
This is the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse channel, right?
Which episode is this?
Yeah, because like I feel bad for missing. I'm going back to the town. I feel like I'm missing a bunch of stuff. But with like All Engines Go, there it's interesting because I've talked with Maddie. I've talked with some of my friends about it. And it's like there's stuff that really works. I think when they bother to show other characters that aren't the kids, they do characters very well. I think Gordon, for what little we get, he's fun. I think James is way better than anything we actually got before in terms of like the Brenner era. Like you can't beat classic James. There's no doubt about that. But I kind of like how James and Egg, he's kind of like, he's still kind of got that brag attitude, but he's more like, you want to hang out with James. He's a fun guy. You'd be like, hey, I'd hang with him at a party.
It says so in the song.
I know. Yeah. Emily.
I'll be right back.
Not to mention his voice actor in Egg.
Yeah, he's just like, I guess, I'm trying to remember, like, one of his lines, but it was like, and Incredible, I think, are really fun, like, how they handled them. But it's like, the problem is, you don't get a lot of, like, the other characters. Like, I think near the end of Season 1B, they remedied this a little bit, but, like, most of, like, one of the mandates was, like, Thomas is the hero of every episode. And then, like, the second half of the season, they're like, yeah, we're getting kind of sick of this. Can we do a Nia episode already?
They're like, screw it.
Like, can we do some Nia episodes, please? I'm tired of writing Thomas messing up again.
Yeah, Thomas. It's all there is.
Yeah, like they finally said, okay, you know what? This isn't working. Let's move on to a different plot point.
Yeah, like I
just hope they do something for Whiff.
I want to
Oh
see.
no! Oh, I
Really,
forgot about
Will,
Wes.
season 2 is going to be a big day. Season 2 of Egg.
Yeah. But like,
Thought he got swallowed by the garbage and just never was seen again or something.
It's like,
oh my
it's
god.
like
They named the recycling dump in his honor.
I do want to say
Now
really
this
quick for.
recycling bin will now become a garbage dump again.
He's talking.
Yeah, I will say
Sorry.
really quick too. Like I'm realizing this too. I ended up doing a lot of notifications for this stream, so I'm definitely making a notifications roll once this is done. Because one of my mods brought that up. I'm like, that's a bit of a good point. I gotta remedy that a little bit.
Now you know, good sir. Now
and
you know.
And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
Alrighty, well, I've had my fun. I'm
Alright.
for the
Thanks for
evening.
joining us, Penguin.
No, yeah, it was nice playing around for a little bit.
Wait,
Definitely got to do something like this later on.
I see penguins here. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, is he gone now?
Penguin, I'm gonna eat you. Oh wait, what?
I want to see
What?
like in
What?
Thomas. I just want to see generally underrated characters.
Alrighty.
Except for the logging locos.
You all have a nice night. Have a lot of fun.
Thank you, Penguin. You too. Thanks for
have you
joining.
here.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Nah, your art rules.
Okay, Milan, is it okay if I quickly talk about something that I've been meaning to get out there real quick?
What kind of thing?
It's about All Engines Go and Magic Road possibly coexisting in the same universe.
I don't know about that one.
I thought we were gonna talk about how he
Maybe.
predicted
Okay,
Oshima.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
maybe that
I
one.
tried doing a game. Yeah, that's what.
Who was
Who
the one who brought up Oshima?
Me.
Oh my god, that was I'm gonna be completely honest. I mostly did that video as a joke. I was like the atmosphere on Twitter was just with like
Alright,
various things was
screw
like
you guys. I'm going in Rusty.
If I may finish.
Sorry, I had to do it. Anyways.
If like I made that video mostly as a joke, but I threw in a few legitimate ones. Like Toby was like a legitimate one. I think it was Bash and Dash. I think because I was like, we were gonna get a Wood Ferdinand, which scares me thinking about. I was like going through Amazon for stuff for the Knapford video I'm finishing for next week, like the Wood Knapford, and I found the Amazon page for Ferdinand. I was like, God, this nearly happened. But it was like Oshima. I was kind of like, I think they could have done a bit more, mostly because Big World Big Adventures completely wasted her. I remember me and Maddie were both like, Thomas makes a mistake. Okay, it's an indie episode. Maybe we'll get something kind of fun with like Oshima here. And then it was just like, oh, it's just literally every hit episode and Nitrogen episode, but in India.
Yeah, you read my mind.
At least he's done something with Rajiv.
So I'm just like, I don't know how they're gonna do her there. I don't know if she's gonna be like an adult, a teen, because she's like way bigger than the other engines. I'm not sure.
I think Oshima's gonna be more of an adult, if anything.
Yeah, I'm like, and I'm kind of conflicted too, because it's like Yang Bao we already kind of had as like the visiting character that they like and all that, and it's just like, yeah, he's the brave one. So I'm like, please, dude, don't do something dumb with like Oshima, or like don't just make her like a one note.
Don't make
kind
her
of,
a hippie vegan that says no to meat.
She's the colorful Indian train and stuff. Just like, please, she is deserved much better than just being, a quick side character. Because it's like
They should work more on that one line from PDR, like, that line where she said just because she's colorful, that doesn't mean she can't do anything else. I think they can work off that. Like,
well, it's like the thing I noticed with like Egg is surprisingly they kind of work with a lot of stuff they never explored too much with like the previous merch stuff. Like with the merch stuff, you'd always get like Gordon will use his superior strength to help smaller engines, and it's kind of like, oh, they kind of work with that a bit. And then it's like I'm trying to think what else they kind of ended up doing with that. It's just like that kind of direction that's kind of what I've seen them going. So I think it'd be interesting if they kind of did more with stuff like that. But it's just like, it's All Engines Go. My expectations.
I cannot because the server is full. Server's full.
Yes.
The server is full.
Like to see this all happen.
Please stop!
So everybody. Sorry, everybody, calm down. Let's not go snapping at him. It's a very fair thing that's happening. Like it's a very fair thing to panic about. Let's
snappy wappy so that like all
right. Let's keep calm, everybody. Let's not snap at each other, okay?
A Trigor is it
I'm the threat controller.
Cash money.
Yeah, so let's So trying to where was I at?
Gaming.
Yeah, my.
Oh, Thomas, can I interest you in an egg in this trying time?
I can't do it out loud right now. I can't.
Now.
But I will say it's like with egg, it's like my expectations are half and half. I'm like, it could be good, it could be mediocre.
I'm the daddy now.
If it's not that great, so be it. We've got what 500 episodes of the original series, and like 100 or so alone are like the classic series.
Pretty much. And then Milan, don't forget the books.
The books. It's like
the books.
Reverend W. Audrey and Christopher Audrey.
Yeah,
don't forget the books because that's where it all started.
Yeah, I'm trying not to take any pot shots at people because like I did that a decent bit last year, and I was kind of like I got out of that very quickly thanks to some people, being like, hey, Milan, stop being a bit of a jerk, because like I don't want to be like, man, you guys are just mean, because like a lot of this stuff is understandable, The original series was on for so long, and kind of like it was this rock that wouldn't be shaken, apart from a few retools, and now it's like done. That's perfect. It's like understandable, but it's like the only joke I'll make about that is just like I think of like the Patrick meme where it's like, you've taken my only food, now I'm gonna starve. And then we have like, and we sit here as we just played 2 Thomas Roblox games that have like one of which is still a work in progress, like massive. Endless possibilities, so much fan content coming out, and like the original series and books and like tie-in materials. There's so much you can kind of work with. So it's kind of like
with some exceptions.
Yeah, it's like but I'm also not gonna be like, man, you guys just gotta accept that it's happened and all that, because like you end up coming off as a jerk if you do that, because it's kind of like
you kind of
there's a time and place for them, just like how there's a time and place for
I also have no idea what I'm doing.
It's like, because I think there is I'll be honest, I think both sides can be overboard. Like there can be people who are overboard about being negative about All Engines Go, and there can be people being overboard about being positive with All Engines Go, because the negative people are like the worst they get is like you're a stinky baby if you like All Engines Go, and then the people who like All Engines Go, like I've seen a few people, and I veered on this. It's just like, man, you guys are big stinkies if you just hate All Engines Go. It's like you have good reason to not like All Engines Go, and you have reasons to not like All Engines Go. It is perfectly okay. Just don't be a jerk to people. We're all here because we are here because we like trains with faces, like this one over here.
Yes, that is me.
Wait, moral of the story.
Hey, my boy, Irving.
Don't pull the fandom suck card. Everybody in a fandom has its good and bad.
Yeah, it has its ups and downs.
They don't really suck, but they do have their good eggs and their bad eggs. But unfortunately, it's mostly the bad eggs. So
that's the way you're looking at it. For me, it's what you make the experience. So
wait, can I say something?
Hey, to be honest, I mean, AEG is okay, but it needs some improvements.
Wait, can I say that? Like, I agree with you there, because like it's fine, but like to be honest, I kind of like the original series better, but I mean it's fine, but it just needs it has a bit of quirks that it needs to fix.
Exactly.
I think
I'm just here for the Gordon.
Yeah.
Gordon's the only reason I watch it.
Yeah, I think Season 1B was an improvement. I'm not sure if it was because Rick had left to do another show, or because the writing team was kind of naturally starting to do it, but it was like, it felt like the groove was getting a bit there more, and again, we were getting more episodes that weren't just, wow, Thomas is doing a job, and things happen. It's just like, we get episodes about like Nia, or like...
I'm Purple Coco, I'm the other one, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited, I can barely keep my wheels in the truck.
Hey guys, do you know why I think trains have faces in Thomas?
Why?
Magic.
It's not any scientific reason or anything. It's just to enhance story.
That's kind of
so born out of clock convenience.
How creators enhance story through trains? Just give them a face.
Exactly.
Yeah, just like
personalities.
Whoops, sorry.
Especially ones that you can relate to, like Gordon. And speaking of Gordon, here he comes now.
Man, I was gonna. Man, it is kind of funny how this has gone from like. It is
Sorry.
It is kind of funny how this has gone from like me just gaming around in Roblox train games to just like to me just like going off about all and just go for a little bit.
Yeah,
We are having.
I like how it just went to this.
Another rambling.
No.
Let's go, Sky
I got a notification. Thank you,
No.
Legend Studios, for subscribing.
You know,
I'm just-
I kind of work on my own alternate universe of All Engines Go, where everybody's the same, but with some changes. For instance, like, for instance,
Does Zeffy still have like her scissor lift?
Oh, forget it.
Does Zeffy still have her scissor lift in this game?
She doesn't have that function. I'm guessing that could be something he could add later, but...
Which games are you playing? I can't play because I'm in Florida without a computer, but where y'all at?
Yeah, I'm playing Roblox. Roblox Chuggington at the moment, and I don't know how much longer we'll do this. I wanted to keep this at max 2 hours, and we got about 15 minutes left if we do that. So...
I have one more. I have a
We
game
can
that was just
go on longer if you want.
Ah, crap! I derailed.
The thing is,
Ah,
the
crap.
thing is, I would, but I've got
No,
stuff I gotta take care of.
don't leave me here.
If I can speak.
Sorry.
If yeah, I'm just like I would keep it a bit longer, but I've got stuff I gotta take care of before my trip because I have about 20 as of right now 24 hours till my flight, and I'm gonna be definitely leaving a bit early because I'm gonna be flying out from nearby, but I'm gonna have to keep this.
Oh yeah,
pretty
where
tight.
exactly are you?
I'm not doxing myself, but I'm just going to visit my girlfriend for a couple of weeks. She was here earlier, and I am very much looking forward to it. So.
Why didn't you say the stream was going to end?
Probably.
I know where you live.
Oh, thank you,
in your
King Cole,
house.
for subscribing. We're gonna probably cap it in about. Let me see. It's about. It would have been 15 minutes, but maybe I'll do an extra 10, so 25. We'll do about 25 minutes more in Chuggington,
Right.
and then.
All right.
If you need another game, I have one, but you don't need
Wilson.
All right.
Okay, maybe.
I've mostly just been spending my time playing like Sonic Unleashed.
Oh yeah.
Now,
So,
Elon, on the topic of the Thomas fandom, I want to ask you, and I want everybody to treat this professionally. And I want Milan, I want your professional opinion on this. With all of the behind-the-scenes footage coming out, what is your opinion on the gatekeeping aspect of all this? What is your professional?
All right, I say I'll just take care of this because I know this is going to spark a lot of drama, and I don't want a lot of fandom drama seeping in here because just like I feel like this fandom has already been through a lot. But I think personally, the behind-the-scenes footage that Thomas Tank Merch released, it is incredible to see that stuff because there was so much stuff in those tapes that I was amazed by, like the Stepney gets lost scene, like he goes to construction site, it's like, oh shoot, the tower crane was there, or just like seeing things in a lot more visual clarity, or like how certain scenes were done.
Scene that you didn't see in the final version.
Yeah. Oh, I love how they noticed that James's bogey in like James in the Troubled Trees. I love how they noticed that James's bogey was messed up, so they did a retake, but then the editor just left in that blooper.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been for the Vine.
I was.
Anyways, as Milan was saying,
I was genuinely shocked to see that they filmed footage of the Ghost Engine making it across, as well as footage of it just like chuffing down the tracks leading towards the bridge.
It's the good ending.
That was so shocking that they actually filmed that. Like,
yeah,
there must have been
going across. That makes sense, but like I did not expect the new footage there. Like just like, oh wait, they shot like more footage with this guy.
Oh, yeah, that was
and I thought they just filmed I thought it was just like the Skarloey model as is, and they just like tossed it off a ledge. But like, oh wait, it was actually painted black.
Yeah, it's just Harry Lynn, but dirty, and he fell off the viaduct. Just we don't talk about it.
Yeah,
Skarloey canonically died.
Steamer.
Anywho, to answer, like to continue up with that, I think it is personally, I am glad that we're seeing a lot more of this behind the scenes stuff, a bit more available, because I think the fandom could benefit from a lot of this stuff. Like storytelling wise, that's one thing, but also, learning for the process for their own stuff they want to do. Like if they want to do like learning, because I think the big takeaway is like not everything is nailed in one take, and models are very, like, they're very difficult to work with, and the footage just, like, shows how many takes, like the avalanche in snow. I was amazed how many takes that one took, and just imagining how long it would have been to clean all of that up and just, like, refilm.
Oh God.
A better view for Gordon?
Yeah,
And all it takes from walking in the boulder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that boulder,
no.
that boulder. I think I can imagine like the team just wanted to punt it like a football by the end of the shoot. Just like it's all
Facing the boulder is a bowling ball.
I want to punt boulder, but with the face on it.
Yeah, but, like, but my
It feels like a living creature that's in
I can get in my garden shed. Will it explode?
My opinion on my opinion on gatekeeping. I'm gonna try and keep it simple.
I never said
Yeah,
gatekeep.
why
I think
people would gatekeep? Like,
I think we'll just kind of draw a line on that.
Yeah, we have enough fandom drama as is here. We don't wanna escalate it.
I don't
but
get
like,
why.
Let's
Bottom line. Open the gate.
Let's just
open
the
gate.
Open
the gate. Let's
just accept that the behind the scenes footage was able to be released. Is that we got a new look at the series we so love and cherish, and hope that going forward we can just aspire to be better.
Yeah, but let me try to see what I was gonna say. But it's just like it's amazing just like how this year we've had so much behind the scenes stuff come up, like the concept art, the rushes, and like the props being unearthed.
More models deserve.
The David Mitten master map.
David Mitten.
Yeah, just David Mitt walking into the studio like a Chad.
Photos of the crew having absolutely the most fun they've ever had.
Yeah,
complete circle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it is truly a time to be alive.
Oh my God, it's moving by itself. You can't see it. I got out and now it's moving by itself.
I think it's really cool how they made a season 1 head for the for like a driver where they had like where he had like a bump on his head. I think it was season 1, or it could be season 2.
He's a pinhead.
We call it pinhead.
We
call it pinhead.
So
I want to be Dirty Dan.
What makes you think you can be Dirty Dan?
Which one you drivers is the
Dirty
real
Dan
Dan?
and
I want to be Dirty Dan.
Yes. Alright, so let me see what time it is. It is officially 7:51. I think we're gonna start wrapping up a little bit. So
wait.
Just one. If I can I ask you one last question?
Sure.
If it's okay.
Alright.
So I've always wondered. So in the Crutunia videos, you have taken. I know these assets were readily available to you. You took the engines and rolling stock from Railroad Tycoon 3.
Yeah.
Are you planning to use any of those engines
Guys,
as
the engine
characters,
is
or are they
moving
just
by itself.
background characters?
Stop it.
Mostly background stuff. It's like we've got a lot of originals we've got to focus on right now, and a lot of characters from other stuff we've been kind of incorporating and trying to get in. So
Guys, my engine is moving by itself and it won't stop. Oh,
wait, which one? Which one?
Get in the seat, and it'll stop.
I have no idea.
Wait a minute. There's also
I don't
Milan.
know the
There's
name.
also you forgot someone else's question.
Up there.
Mine.
Yeah. What's your question?
Oh.
It's a simple question, but
Look
why
out
are
for
you?
the tunnels? Because he's going down a tunnel.
Yep.
Why are you? Why are you wanting to refresh your series as a whole? I mean, what's wrong with the way it is now?
Let me put it this way: Meg's Headliner was in production since 2018. And
I just cut out, man. We didn't understand a word you just said.
Cut out.
What the heck? It's like.
Wait.
Must be.
Look for the engine that's moving by itself. I don't know where it is.
What's the color?
I'm pretty sure it's like a swamp green. I'm pretty sure.
That would probably be Dunbar then. Where did you see him go out?
He went down. What was it? One of the tunnels that over here.
Okay.
Red, blue, green, yellow.
It's the green tunnel.
So let me see. Trying to think. Green tunnel. Green tunnel. Which one would that be? Which one would that be leading to?
Yeah, I
It's
just
so
didn't know if
funny.
you were going to make those engines any characters.
I did it on accident, but now it's just a runaway.
Oh man! But the question,
Milan.
yes, the question that I was being asked before that came up. Can you repeat?
Why refresh?
A refresh, yes. But yeah, episodes were taking a long time to get done. I've made more Railside Tales and Meet the Crotunians than I have actual 10-minute episodes, and that was the point where it's like, okay, I gotta rework this a little bit. And there's just like, a lot of those scripts were written in 2016 through, like 2015 through 2017, and they show. So there's some I'm still planning to adapt into the refresh series, but I was kind of like, I want to do something that's a bit more manageable. I can get more stories out, showcase more characters, and most importantly, not have my audience wait so long for certain episodes.
Yes.
So,
well, now that you're a graduate, it should be a breeze.
The series we're looking for the refresh episodes. We're currently at 5 minutes, so it'll be kind of like Classic Thomas.
Among Us.
Oh my God! So who said Among Us?
Carefully paste it so it doesn't end up like Jimbo.
Ding.
I can't see him. I'm still trying to find him, but I can't see him.
Dude, I just heard Rusty.
But
yeah,
so the refresh.
Okay, so Milan, I have one more question before I go.
I found him.
Yeah?
Oh, I see him.
Oh, where's he at?
Okay, right. So my question is
going on the racetrack. He's.
And I know this was gonna be asked eventually, but what's up with the image of you holding your copy of Magic Railroad?
Oh, that was a joke thing. I just did that for a previous update video, and I found the Runaway Dunbar.
He's heading down.
Yeah, he's rolling down the line.
Oh, Milan. I have to.
Yes,
Milan.
Yeah.
Sorry. Before I go, I just need to let you know that I like here in a few minutes, the Wild Northwester is going to be coming in soon. So I'll be heading out here in a few minutes.
Okay.
That could have been.
Anyways, back to the image of you holding Magic Railroad.
Yeah, I just did that as a goof for an update video, just like because I was like, I want to do just like an image and then throw in a funny like sound effect, like a funny monkey. So just like
monkey, look
monkey. Okay, we're good. Let's calm down. So.
Okay, calm down.
I gotta put on stream an image that Dookie just sent me.
I think we're going a bit bananas.
Oh Lord Jesus, what is this? What is this image that you speak of?
Oh good Lord!
It better be a good image.
I'm gonna put it in the stream first, and then you guys will be able to see.
I gotta wait because it's delayed, so I can't. I gotta wait.
Don't worry, I'm getting it to you guys after this one. So the stream gets it first.
Wait, you got. We got get in the train.
Yeah.
So stream gets this first, and now I'll show you guys what the stream has just witnessed.
Anyway,
what did it witness?
Come on.
Thank you, Dookie, for doing this. And there's an alternate version.
I can't
I'm blind, man.
On God,
man.
And here's the next one.
Man.
Oh, there's so many variations.
It's amazing. Man. I'm blind.
All the light touches is yours, except that there's the Mighty Express. There is no light.
Really
Can I say something first?
All you have to do.
So I kind of want to develop my own alternate universe for All and Just Go. I won't say much, but I will say Rainy will be involved. But the catch is he's gonna be a basic bully trope.
All right. One more comes in. The stream just heard what I just played. I just played Cardinals video.
Milan, get in the train.
What train? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll take a cruise for the final bit of the stream.
Where are we going?
Wait.
No idea.
Can Rusty pull the train?
Okay. If I can just briefly.
Can Rusty do it?
Just want to see. Right now, I'm thinking of the 1953 pilot.
Milan, I am grateful that I got to join the stream for however long it was.
Indeed.
And I
think the image should say, I did chug, but I didn't chew.
Hey guys, I think I can see Gordon. I gotta go.
Wow.
Okay. See you going.
See you guys.
Have a good one. Thank you for joining us.
Milan,
Hey Milan, I have a question. I never got to ask my question.
Okay, let me. All right, everybody, let me see. What's Bobby's question?
Will Tracy be getting some more screen time in Cartoonia? Because I feel like
Yes. She's a main character. We got a short coming up with her. You'll get your Tracy fix soon. You gotta be patient, like the rest of us.
Tracy wanted me to ask this question for her. For her because you wouldn't answer to her. So
Tracy needs
welcome, Tracy.
Wait, I just realized the train's still moving.
Oh, I've had the image stuck the whole time.
What?
Yeah, the image of Owen just looking out into the sand.
And right next to me, Milan.
Oh my.
Well, guys,
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. So.
Oh God.
All right, I'm gonna try joining back.
well, guys, I better be going too.
All right.
I'll see y'all.
All right.
You guys have a great rest of the day.
What are you doing
I'm back.
here? Sorry.
I'm back.
Thank you for joining.
Still moving by itself.
Later,
All right.
everybody. Miles out.
Oh wait.
It is. No, it's still going. It's still going.
Wait. I got this. Rusty to the rescue.
If I
can't run because I'm on mobile.
Dang it. Everybody, can we let Raps talk?
Of course.
Okay, so
Yes.
What?
Alright, who has someone talking in the background?
Right, I'm gonna try spawning it again. Let's hope that I don't get disconnected again.
Nick, do you have some background noise going on? Whoa. But Raps, you were saying?
I'm grateful for I'm grateful for joining the stream for as long as I was able to. I hope you have a good time on your vacation and just we'll talk soon.
Yeah, same here. See
you
later,
have fun.
Raps. Yeah. I guess with I guess with one little cruise on Emery, we'll kind of start wrapping up a bit.
Let's hope we don't get disconnected again and it becomes a runaway.
Yeah.
Really fun taking a break from shunting in the yard to.
Maybe it's my graphics quality. Maybe let me turn it down a little bit.
I'm stuck.
So as we begin to wrap up, I would like to say, Moz, my dear Mod, if you're watching this, I'm sorry for all the notifications you've received. And I will get that notification roll set up. I will
It's just all. Can you play my game? Can you play my game? Can you play my game?
No, it's just like reminders, just like, yeah, we're doing the stream soon, and I'm just realizing, that was probably a few too many. But I do want to say first.
Milan, I want you to say the line. Say the line, Milan.
What line?
What line?
No. Hello, Thomas. Can I interest you in an egg in this trying time?
I'm the daddy now.
You can't catch up, Bobby.
No.
So excited we can barely.
Try,
You mean count? I'm the daddy now.
If I may talk, I do want to say to everybody, I realized this stream got way more chaotic than I was in. Well, I kind of should have known it was gonna get this crazy because I think next time we'll probably have to do it more like limited sessions because we had a lot of people in here. So
that's what I was gonna do at the start.
Yeah, next time we're gonna do like we'll do a limited channel with like whoever's coming in, and then so that way we don't have people kind of trying to get into the server, or we'll have maybe a couple servers at the ready so people can hang out. But I want to say to everybody, thank you to both everyone here in the server and to everybody who has been watching the stream for the last couple of hours. I want to thank y'all for joining in for the absolute for how bonkers this all got. And this was
a pleasure talking to you.
I'll definitely think about doing a few more streams like this, and then maybe in August, depending on how busy I get. But I'm gonna wrap things up here because I've got many things to do for Tracy. Roblox game is coming whenever we can work on it. I've heard this question a lot of times. When we get a team for it, we'll get there when we get there. But you guys just gotta be patient, and I can put it.
We've arrived at our destination.
All right, so everybody, thank you for joining us for today's stream.
Well, I want to thank you, Dookie, everyone with PFP. The yellow guy, the Thomas with glasses, all of you.
Everyone, let's dance.
You're all amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Everybody's good here,
Thanks for
but
watching this
Milan.
Yeah, I will. So a couple Wooden Railway reviews coming next week if everything goes okay. If I can finish them by tomorrow morning. And thanks again for joining us, everybody. I'll be back in a couple of weeks. And enjoy the stuff. I enjoy the stuff that I've got that we've got coming up, and that will be popping up soon. And I will see y'all whenever I see y'all next.
All right.
Goodbye, everybody.